Okay, welcome back again everyone. This will be part 3 of the faceting machine rebuild. Alright, let's get into it. I've put a 3-jaw chuck on. I've noticed on the actual casting it's been machined this side here, so I'll be able to hold that in a 3-jaw and that should set up pretty good. Alright, so we'll put it in and see how true it runs. I won't be able to run this very fast because it's going to be a bit out of balance because this is all offset. It's all on one side. Just move to a different spot. Just move it around a bit till we find a part that runs true. That'll do that. Alright, let's measure the length of that because we need to put the boring bar in the right length. 80mm. That's about right. When you set up a boring bar, you only just want to have it out just long enough to make it through the part. Otherwise, if it's too long, it'll chatter. And then we'll take a cut. Okay, with this we just want to clean it up. There's a little bit more off that. And a cut and finish that off. Okay, that part's finished. Now there was no particular size with that, we just had to just clean it up and that was all. Okay, the next part we need to machine up some brass bushes to go in here. I do have a piece of brass which is way too long, so I'll go over to the saw and I'll cut a piece off it. I've got a piece of brass cut. We'll set it just up in the 3-jaw. Make sure we leave enough hanging out. I'll just clean it all up first. I'll make sure it's running true first, I suppose. Just not a little bit. Let's fix that up. Alright, that's running true. I'll just do a clean up cut, clean the face as well, and then we'll start taking some measurements. We'll take some rough measurements. It's 37 and a half. It's 19 and a half, right. A bit to take off. Okay, that's about a millimetre over the diameter I want, so that's just roughed out. So what I'll do now is I'll drill a hole in there to fit this shaft we did on the last video. So I'll drill the hole just a bit undersized, and what I'm going to do is finish the OD off here, part it off so they're 20mm long, press them in here, and then what I'll do is set this back up in the lathe with the new bearings pressed in, and then I can just bore it back out so that way it's nice and parallel with one another. I don't want the bearings to go in a bit sort of crooked, and then the shaft won't slide through the centre properly. Right, so I'll drill a hole in that. Get a rough size, I'll do. Put a 11mm drill through that. I'll centre drill it first. Okay, we've got the hole drilled out, just roughed out. Take a measurement on this AD. It's 19.85. Alright, so we've got to measure the inside diameter here. So what I use is a set called telescopic gauges, and they can use for measuring inside diameters. It's a whole set of them. So the size we want is this one. So you can see they're like spring loaded. You can get the inside bore diameter. Put that in. Dip it up slightly. I usually do this a couple of times just to get the right size. Transfer that to a micrometer. A bit of feel to get this right. It's 19.45. I'll do that again. Just double check. It's 19.45, so same again. Alright, so we're going to take out 0.4, but want a bit of a pressed in fit, so I'll leave it just a bit over diameter. It's a parting tool, just to part it off the right length. 20mm long they've got to be. Okay, there's the first one. I'll do another one. Okay, that's the second one done. Okay, bushes are turned up, got the two of them. I'll press them up in the vise, I think that should be good enough to get them in. If not, I can always put them over in the press. Alright, I'll put a bit of a chamfer on each of the bearings as well, all the bushes. We'll see how we go. Should be down in the square. Okay, that's one. Okay, it's starting to feel a bit tight on this side, a bit too tight for the vise. I might set it up in the press and press it in. Okay, I'll just set it up in a 12-ton hydraulic press. The vise just wasn't doing it properly. It was just too much pressure on the vise. It's slightly tighter this side. There we go. Okay, head back to the lathe now, set it back up and bore it out the right diameter. Alright, we'll set this back up in the lathe and that way we can drill it out and I can run a bore and bar through it and get it to the right diameter. boring bar set up. We'll just take a small cut and make sure it all works alright. Okay, we'll do a diameter check on that. That was the last pass. That should fit wonderfully. That's a lot better. All right. Deburr this side a bit. Okay, that's finished. Alright, got all the parts done. Time to put it back together. As long as I can remember how it all goes back together. all that together. So this part of the project's done. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll get on to the next part of it.